How can I organize my most important messages? Hi, this is Eliot from Workload. In this video, we'll be building a workflow starting with a new channel message in Slack. Then we'll be interpreting that message using the AI wizard by Workload. And finally, we'll be sending that message to a new spreadsheet row in Google Sheets. All right, let's build a workflow. So we're going to start here at the workload editor. We're going to give our workflow a title. So this is going to be Slack to AI wizard to Sheets. And we're going to pick our trigger by clicking in the trigger box. And that's going to be in Slack. And the event is going to be a new message posted to a channel. Make sure we're connected to our Slack account. If you have any issues connecting to the apps in this workflow, check out the blog in the description of this video. The channel that we want this workflow to monitor is our test channel. And we'll test our trigger, and we have a response. So Eliot sent a message in the test channel saying, the president of our company is coming to do a walkthrough tomorrow morning. He will be assessing our processes and safety practices and determining if we are in need of reorganization. Everybody's jobs are at stake. We all need to make sure our work areas are clean. All of our past year's paperwork is up to date. We are all dressed in the appropriate work clothing and following all safety procedures. This is the most important day of our lives. Don't fail. And then it gives a timestamp. So what we want is to use the tools by the AI wizard to interpret that message and see how high a priority that is. So the input data is going to come from our trigger. That's going to be the text of the message. And I'm going to paste in a prompt. You'll be able to follow this exact same workflow by following a link in the description of this video. But the way this prompt is set up not only gives us the answer we want in terms of interpreting the priority of the message, but it also makes sure it stays in a JSON format that works for this workflow. So then we'll test our action. And the priority is high, which I agree with. All of our jobs are on the line. So we'll click continue. And then we'll add a step. This is going to be in Google Sheets. The event is going to be to create a spreadsheet row. Make sure we're connected to Google Sheets. The spreadsheet I want to add this information to is Slack message with priority. Be sheet 1. And now we're going to map the data to the specific columns we want to show up in our spreadsheet. So for a data message, that's going to come from step 1, the timestamp. We're going to click the Add To button. The sender of the message from step 1, the user. The channel it's being sent from is the test channel. The actual text of the message from step 1. And then finally, the priority is going to come from that step 2. And we'll click continue, and we'll test this action. And we have a success. So we'll click continue here, and we'll click over to our spreadsheet. And you can see that information was just added with the timestamp, the sender, the channel, the text of the message, and the priority. So it looks like our workflow is set up correctly. We can come back to the workload editor, make sure there's a green dot in the top corner of each of our nodes, and then we can activate our workflow. And now every time there's a new message posted to that specific channel, the AI wizard will interpret the priority of that message and then add it to a spreadsheet. in Google Sheets. That's how you can use the AI Wizard by Workload to interpret new channel messages in Slack and send them to Google Sheets. Please join the Workload community by commenting on this post with any questions you might have or suggestions for future videos. You should also like this video and click here to subscribe to our channel, or click here to get more content from Workload about how to make your business practices flow more smoothly. And I'll see you next time.